Hello everyone, it's me, Nancy Finch, doing another Tea with Nan on a Monday. And it's a beautiful day. It's a bit blustery, but it's beautiful out there. I've got my Aquarius cup today again, and I'm cozy and warm inside. I hope you are too. So how are you all? How is everybody since last week? I hope you're all well, and I hope everything's you're having a good week so far. So when you pop on here, I shall send you a nice Nan hug for a Monday. And Mondays are my favourite days, as you know. So today's Tea with Nan is all about get out your own way. It's so easy to get in our own way, and I was an expert at it. I was always doing that, thinking that I wanted something, but then I'd somehow sabotage it. So, oh, hi Annie, you're actually on here today. That's lovely. Give yourself a big hug from me. Last week when I was doing this, it's so funny. Somehow I'd put on my phone do not disturb, so I couldn't see anybody's comments or couldn't see who had popped up. All I could see was there was a couple of people watching but didn't know who they were. So that was hilarious. So I ended up sort of talking to myself. Hi Jane. So it's nice to have you on here. Good morning Anne. Good morning Jane. It's lovely. Well, afternoon now actually, isn't it? It feels like morning. So anyway, I hope you're both well. I'm very well this week. It's lovely. I've had a really good week. But we're talking today about get out your own way. It's very important that we recognise that sometimes we restrict ourselves from achieving everything that we can. Oh, thanks for the hugs. Thank you, Jane. That's lovely. Can't do better than that on a Monday, can you? So, yeah, we need to recognise that sometimes we sabotage our success or the possibility of stretching into a bigger, more sort of productive, happier person, and we end up, as I say, getting in our own way, which is not a good thing because then it sort of just keeps you in a small box of self, if you like, and we have to learn how to be more. We have to have the courage to do it. So hi Sarah. Oh, it's so nice to see you on here, darling. Hello. Happy Monday hugs to you, darling. It's great that you're all joining me here. So quite a few of us limit ourselves, and we don't really think that we can do it. We don't have self-belief. It might be a lack of courage. It might be we are limited by our beliefs, thinking we don't deserve these things, good things in our lives. So, I mean, I was always one of those people. I was a person that was optimistic, but would never really push myself to do more or be more. And the very fact I'm even talking to you on here, I had to get out my own way, because when we had lockdown and I thought I've got to do something, I've got to still connect with people, I had to get out of my own way and be brave enough to work with technology and get on here. And being so dyslexic, it was a real challenge. So, but I had to do it. And, when you start to push yourself and you believe in yourself and you achieve little baby steps maybe, you start to really embrace who you are. You start to become more authentic and you become everything you can be. And that's a good thing for other people too, because you inspire them. You inspire them by being yourself. And that's really good. That's a nice feeling, because then you see your own value. We've got to all see our own value. And everything we achieve is, as I say, inspiring other people. It's helping your families, it's helping your friends, and collective consciousness, of course. As we develop ourselves and become more confident or more able, we're actually affecting the whole world with those feelings. Those good, positive feelings. So I always believed life was going to be hard and I'd have to work really hard to get anything. But it became much easier as soon as I started trusting myself. And I really had to get out of my own way. And first of all, I had to recognise that I was in my own way in the first place. Are you holding yourself back from something you want to achieve? Are you thinking, maybe I'll ruin it, I'll mess it up, I'll get it wrong, so I won't do it? Are you thinking that you can't achieve what you want to achieve? It's very easy to get into those thoughts, and you have to learn to get away from them. So you hold those thoughts up and realise, I'm holding myself back here. That thought is holding me back. Hi Angie. Oh, it's so nice you're on here. So I used to always do that. I used to think, oh no, I couldn't do it anyway. I'd be rubbish at it. And I never believed in myself. And I still work on that every day. I mean, a lot of us do. Sensitive people maybe had challenging lives, have shown evidence that things can be hard. So you may not believe in yourself. But I've had to work on that, and I've definitely, every day, tell myself I do. Otherwise, I would hold myself back. I wouldn't do anything. I would keep my world in a small place. And I used to be guilty of it, as I said, until one day I realised I deserve to be all I can be. And then if I'm that, doesn't matter if I fail or not. If I won't encourage self-judgment anymore. I have to be authentic. And everybody has got value if they can be authentic. They got value in themselves. Everyone else values them. And it's just so good for you. It's good for your chakras, by the way. When you get out your own way, you feel achieved. And when you feel achieved, that solar plexus area, this is where your identity is, it develops and you become more. By the law of attraction, the more you achieve, the more you're going to bring into your life and really embrace everything you can be. And more success begets more success. And then you expect to get it right because you've got it right then and there. So the more you get out your own way, you have the courage to do that. You're opening up this one here, the base chakras for courage. When you embrace courage and you move forward and you think, I'm just going to do it anyway. And then when you achieve it, this yellow here, this solar plexus, it's a real tonic to that area. So people that have got out their own way really feel more energized and more authentic and physically better. Because those chakras, when they're open, are going to have an effect on everybody, on everything. Oh, hi, Annie. I got distracted there. How sweet of you to join us. So when you are working, when those areas are open, because you are using this technique of getting out your own way and recognizing, pushing yourself forward, and some action has come to a point of, I'm going to do this. I'm just going to take that little step, or I'm just going to be brave enough to change my life in some way. You are definitely helping your body in those two areas, and the whole body flourishes because your spine will be better, your diet will be better, your life force energy or energy level generally. Brilliant. So those are physical reasons why you should be or could be doing this exercise of recognizing, am I holding myself back? Am I in my own way? How many of us got friends that say, oh, you can do this? And we think, can I? They believe in you. And it's time that we started to believe in ourselves. It's time that we looked at ourselves and think, yes, I deserve to shine my own light on the world. It is very important. Because if we do that, we're going to have success. We're going to have a feeling of, oh, it's just so happy to be yourself. It's just authentic. And it's really nice to sit in that place because you don't need anything else to make you happy. You suddenly become the source of your own happiness by believing in you. You don't need other people to do it. It's nice if they do, but you don't need it. It becomes less codependent. So you become more independent. You become a stronger personality because of it. And shine your light. You become all that you can be. And who says you can't? So I've got this little speech here that Nelson Mandela did in 1994. And it says everything I want to say. And I have it in my therapy room and people love to read it. Or they copy it, or they take a photograph of it because it's so good. It's absolutely brilliant. So 1994, he did this speech, and I'm going to read it to you. Oh, hi Naomi. Oh, how lovely that you joined us. That's so cool. Thank you. Big hugs to you, my darling. Just about to read a speech to you, and it is really good. So I suggest you listen to this again, okay? And pick out the bits that really are for you, because it talks about shining your light. And you deserve that, okay? So, our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Actually, who are we not to be? You are a child of God or universe. Your playing small doesn't serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We were born to manifest in the glory of God or universe that is within us. It is not just in some of us, it is in everyone. And this is my favourite bit. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. How nice is that? Oh, so let's liberate ourselves. Let's liberate other people by example. Let's be there as an example of how you can be brave enough to move forward and let your light shine. because you deserve it. They deserve it. People need to have more inspiration. They need to have more support. And when you're stronger, you're able to give more support to other people as well. It's always a good thing. So I love that speech. It's so cool. I can always take a photograph and put it on here on Facebook, in Facebook land. By the way, if you're watching on YouTube when I put this on later, please could you like, subscribe and share. And share this on Facebook anyway. Oh, thank you, Naomi. That's so nice. I love the fact you joined us today. So share this, give it to other people. They need to be inspired. And remember that each person is an amazing, beautiful soul that needs to shine. And without dimming our light, we dim our light so that other people don't feel awkward around us, or they feel intimidated by our power or whatever we become, our success of being ourselves. So quite often people dim their light. But I always say it's a bit like having a beautiful flower in the garden, and you've covered it with a big black bag and nobody can see the flower. So you can't really shine. No one can see you. So it's good to take that bag off and shine and be yourself. Oh, thank you, Annie. It's nice to see you here. So yes, this particular theme today, Get Out Your Own Way, I did a tea with Nan on the 12th of the 9th, and it was called Listen to Your Inner Voice. Really good. That might help you with this theme as well. So if you want to have a listen to that, that's on my website, www.nancyfinch.co.uk. And if you go on to the Tea with Nans, the vlog, then you can pick it up. It's the 12th of the 9th, Listen to Your Inner Voice. So that kind of complements what we're doing today, what we're talking about today. Also, I've got Nan Talks. That's actually on the website, of course, in the Nan Talk section. And you can go onto the little chakra man and you can push any of the colours and there'll be the talks associated with those areas of the body. So these talks I'm going to suggest are mostly in the red. So Nan Talks I'm talking about now. Oh yes, Cross It Out. Cross It Out is learning how to stop worry. If you cross out worry, then you're more likely to go forward and achieve. You're going to replace that worry with a positive intention. So if you want to look at that, that's in the red section, okay? Cross it out. Then I've got one I referenced last week. Oh, hi, Joe. Nice to see you. Big hugs to you, darling. Yes, Remove the Now. That's the good one. That's in the red section as well. And that's about, and as I say, I referenced it last week as well. That is all about removing something from your life, moving forward from something, having the courage. It's all about courage again. Move forward to take that step towards being a shinier person in this world, to a person that is not afraid to try, not afraid to go forward and see what happens if you weren't in your own way. If you believed that you could do anything, what would it be? If you weren't holding yourself back, have a think about that today. What would it be? Who would you be? Where would you be if it wasn't for yourself thinking I can't do this, or situations around you? Hi, thank you, Jane. That's so sweet. But all those things, just have a little think about it. All those areas of your life. Well, you know, where would you be if you had a magic wand and you believed in yourself? You know, you thought you were superheroes and you can do it. What would you start moving towards? What would you think to achieve? So getting out of our own way. It's really good. And another one on the red section, going back to this, is push the easy button. That's about imagining that it's going to be easy to be you. It's going to be easy to achieve. You're setting a strong intention when you say, I'm just pushing the easy button. And that's quite a nice, fun one to use as well, because I've actually got a little button I push if I need to. If I feel that life's going to be hard, I just push that. And your subconscious brain believes every little bit of it. And so your conscious brain might argue with that, but you're helping to create it on the inside of you. Another one I recommend, and I use a lot actually, when I'm about to do something that pushes me a little bit, that intimidates me, scares me, my inner child is going, I can't do that. Whenever I'm in that situation, I do Sort It Sunshine. Now that's in the yellow section of the Nan Talks, okay? And it's where you identify your inner child's fear and lack of courage, or whatever she's feeling, or he, and you put it with your higher self and you get out of your own way. This is one I really like because you identify the feelings. It goes into detail if you want to have a listen to it, Sort It Sunshine. So it goes into detail how you recognize what's in your own way, what's holding you back, and you give it to your higher self and you put them together. So you are out of your own way. You are just giving that feeling and thought to your subconscious to create it. It's very good for your mind because then you're not thinking about it. Then you're not worrying about it. And you're not going to hold yourself back. You're going to believe in your higher self the more you use it. And I use it all the time. People love Sorted Sunshine. It's a really good one. I'm so glad I made that one up a few years ago. It's one of the things, as I say, that helped me to get on here in the first place. How could I be sure I wasn't going to mess it up? Well, little Nan wanted that. And higher self, well, she just got on with it. And I could trust that part of me. And when you start to trust yourself and believe in you, then you really are out your own way. You're just giving it everything a go. You're just going to try and do it. Maybe not try. I don't like to use that word, but you're going to intend to use it. Because if you use the word try, it suggests on a subconscious level that you're not going to achieve it. So if you say, I intend. And so that one's really good for intention, really, because you're going to recognize what you need and you're going to give it up to your higher self and intend to get that result. So that's the lovely one. So those three, we've got cross it out, remove the nail, push the easy button on the red. We've got Sorted Sunshine on the yellow. These are really good for those areas, those chakra areas. Now I've got an affirmation that I'd like you to write down and to repeat to yourself, because in reference to this lovely speech I wrote out, it's really good for you to get to shine your own light on the world. So could you write this down for yourself? Could you put it somewhere and remind yourself, maybe in the mirror, say it to yourself. It is safe for me to shine my light on the world. That's lovely. It is safe for me to shine my light on the world. Some people don't think it's safe because they think somehow they're going to be rejected or they're going to fail, or who are they to be big anyway? I mean, it says so in this speech. We often doubt our own being, or we doubt that we are important enough. Who are we to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented and fabulous, says the speech. Who are you? Yes, you deserve to be those things. You are those things. And it isn't anything to do with ego. It's to do with value of who you are and trusting that to be enough. So, it is safe for me to shine my light on the world. Those words are going to give you the courage to be yourself. Oh, hi, Julie. I'm sorry you've missed some of this. You have to listen to it again. It's really good. Well, it's going to hopefully inspire you. I hope that's my aim anyway. Please share this with your family and friends as well. It might be the difference that they need, especially on a Monday when they've got the week ahead of them, and we've got the following months coming up and Christmas and all that stuff, and people are a little bit bogged down by their thoughts, and they need some respite from that, and they need to focus on themselves. Not just on what they're doing or everything else outside. It's really important. Written in diary, says Anne. Oh, clever girl. If you write it in your diary or on your phone, actually on your notes, then you can't forget it, can you? I would suggest that you do it for the next week. I'd say every day if you can. Remember it. Maybe say it in the morning, say it in the afternoon, whenever you want. Say it when you doubt yourself. Say it when you're feeling overwhelmed with things. Then say, it is safe for me to shine my light on the world. That means you can be more, you can achieve. What would you like to achieve? So it could be something small or whatever, it doesn't matter. But every baby step, if you like, every bit of courage it takes to change your life is going to make a difference to you and how you feel about yourself. So if you can do that, you are a winner. It doesn't matter how other people measure you, it's how we measure ourselves, okay? And we have got to look at ourselves and support ourselves and not dim that light so that other people don't feel intimidated around us. Hi, Victoria. Oh, it's lovely that you've joined us. So today, as I say, is get out your own way, listen to it again later, and perhaps write this down. It is safe for me to shine my own light on the world. Okay, shine your light on the world. I added a bit there. So have a listen to the talks if you want. I can also put this speech on Facebook if you'd like to read it through again. It's lovely. So ask yourself what's holding you back, what fear is holding you back, what lack of courage is holding you back, and instead of shying away from it, hold that feeling up in your mind and think, no, I'm going to get out my own way. I'm going to do it anyway. And I'm going to get my higher self to do it, maybe. That might be the easy button for you. So that's very concisely said today, I think. You are helping your body, you're helping your mind, you're helping collective consciousness, you're helping by the law of attraction to attract more into your life, and that's going to make you more for others. So it's a win-win-win situation if you could just take yourself back from that fear, recognize it, and do it anyway. There's been lots of really lovely books, Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway. Susan Jeffers did a good book, and that's another nice inspirational book if you want to get it. So there's lots of things out there to inspire you, but I hope I've done that today for you. And thank you for all the hugs. It's a lovely, beautiful feeling to support each other, isn't it? So have a lovely week, guys. I don't know what I'll be talking about next week. Who knows? But at least it's something to look forward to, I hope. Hi, Louise. Lovely that you joined us, honey, but you'll have to listen to it again. And there's a nice affirmation for you to write down. So that will be something for you to focus on every day, perhaps 2 or 3 times a day. See what happens. You'll definitely feel better physically. And who knows, you might get out your own way and watch what happens then. Success, you deserve it. In all areas. Anyway, this is a Namaste moment. Thank you so much for being here. I look forward to seeing you again next week. Hi, John. Sorry you've joined us late. Oh, you'll watch it again, says Julie. Oh, bless your heart. That's lovely. Share it with everyone you know as well. It's really good for you. Take care, everybody. Lots of love. Namaste to all of you. And I shall see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye.